Everyone, welcome to Mainface CCG. My name is Mike. Some of you might know me as DGU Mike from Digimon United. But today I wanted to just talk about my initial thoughts on the Gundam Card Game that just fully released on Friday. I wanted to go over initial thoughts, deck building process, prices of the cards currently, and just go from there. So I'm just going to jump right into it. For my initial thoughts on the Gundam Card Game, I really like it. I think it's a blast to play, if I'm being honest. I'm just having so much fun playing team battles, playing 1v1s, playing the Battle Royale free-for-all modes. It was a really great time being able to go to Gamer's Edge, which is Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, our local game store, and open up boxes with my friends, which is just so much fun. I don't have a local game store near me anymore since I moved away from Pennsylvania and I live in Virginia now. So I was able to travel back up to Pennsylvania. I got to see some of my best friends, Yavarni, Dan, Nick. We got to crack some boxes together, open up some cool cards, made a bunch of trades, and it was just so much fun because I haven't gotten to do that in so long. It just means a lot to me to be able to do that stuff. And also on top of that, Gundam is just one of my all-time favorite franchises, right? So combine my love for card games, combine my love for Gundam into one, and it's just like the best thing that's ever happened to me. Some more initial thoughts on this though is Bandai, I don't know whether they purposefully limited the product, like shorted the product for everyone, or if they just weren't expecting the hype to be this big. I don't know what it was. I can't imagine. I think that they purposefully shorted the product for everyone. They must have known how much hype there was around the Gundam Card Game, considering when the betas were like getting released, how fast they were selling out. So I'm not sure why the distribution was so poor with this card game. It's kind of a bummer to see people not being able to play, not being able to experience the fun that I was able to have with my friends. It just kind of sucks. I'm hoping that we get some more waves of set 1 soon. I'm hoping that blister packs end up coming into some stores soon so that regular people can just go to a Walmart and get some blisters. The other issue with that though is Scalpers, and this is a game that's being scalped pretty heavily by people, which is unfortunate. The last few years, really any card game has just been getting scalped like crazy because of the Pokemon hype that kind of happened in COVID, and it died down for a little bit, then went back up. So Pokemon, sports cards, the Magic with the Universes Beyond, really One Piece got scalped pretty badly. Even Digimon, 2020 Digimon, like when that game came out, that was getting hit pretty bad with scalpers. And now Gundam is a victim as well, which sucks because for Bandai games, yeah, don't get me wrong, like there's collectors, there are, but it's different than Pokemon in my opinion, where Pokemon, a lot of people like just straight up collect, right? And I'm not saying people don't do that for Bandai games, but in Pokemon, like there are so many people that don't even know the rules of the Pokemon card game, but still own Pokemon cards. And I just don't think that that's the case with Bandai games, wherein with Bandai games, like they're meant to be played. The cards are meant to be played with. Same with Magic, right? You are meant to open this box up. You're meant to play it. You're meant to build decks with it with your friends. So it does suck to see these price tags of $200+ for one booster box. On the flip side of that is the prices for singles right now are absolutely insane. Just to play like a meta deck in set 1, you're looking at $20, $30, $50 per single for a super rare, which are called LRs in this game, or legend rares. That's obscene. I'm very thankful and lucky that I was able to get in and make the trades I did, or I would not be playing the deck I'm able to play right now, which I'm playing Cyber New Type, and I'm also playing the Freedom Blockers deck. I got very lucky with my polls and making trades the way I did, that I'm able to play 2 of these really good decks. But other people are not having the same luck as I did, and that really sucks for them. And I'm hoping the prices of these cards come down soon, because what I would like to do, and this would be the first time I've ever done it for any card game, is I would love to actually get master sets. At least one of each card in the card game, at least, right? One LR, one LR plus, one CR, everything, right? One of each would be so cool to have. With that being said, I don't know what's gonna happen. Set 1 might just be a wash. You would think after all this time that this is not Bandai's first card game. This is their first globally released card game, right? But this is not Bandai's first card game. So it's kind of disappointing to see that it is the same process repeated every single time with every single card game that they release, where the first few months are just absolute chaos and hell and impossible to get your hands on cards. And then after that, it gets better and better. And then eventually the reprints happen and more cards come and blah, blah, blah. And you know, it gets better eventually, but it really sucks that in this beginning period we're in, it's like just impossible to get a hold of anything. Now, with that being said, I do think it's really fun. If you want to play it, just get some proxies. If you're not going to locals, you just want to play with some friends, just proxy the cards. It is 2025. I'll be honest, I just do not care for using a proxy. I think that gatekeeping costs to play a game is stupid. Not everyone has the extra money to throw around. Like, you know, I spend my money on card games and my hobbies, right? Not everyone is that fortunate or in that position to do. I'm not saying go to a competitive competition with proxies or go into a locals with proxies either, but if you want to play with your friends, just print the cards out and play them. I mean, there's nothing stopping you from doing that. And if anyone has a problem with proxies, I feel like shame on you, honestly. I don't think you should gatekeep a card game. That's how I feel. And honestly, these card prices are so insane. I'm someone who openly spends a lot of money on cards. And even I've been like, oh, wow, maybe I should just proxy this deck because I don't feel like spending the extra money right now. I think at the time of recording this, Def Sites are $30+, Wing Zeros are $30+, Freedom Blockers like $45-$50. It's just not cheap right now. So like I'm totally like I'm fine with the 2 decks I have that I've been playing, but if I ever wanted to play the wing deck until prices drop, I'll probably proxy them. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like I said, I won't go to locals or anything with a proxy card, but I'm not gonna spend a ton of money on legit base rarity cards. It's just not. I think I'm smarter than that. And it just doesn't seem right to me to do. So that's where I feel on the card prices and like my initial thoughts. But some of the other things I want to talk about was deck building and how open the deck building is in this game. And I think it's really cool is that for those of you who might not be familiar with it or have gotten a chance to play yet, currently we have 4 colors: red, blue, green, white. There's a 5th color that's been revealed, purple, but we don't have it yet. And right now, they're like the deck building is wide open, and it's a really cool game to see because there's not like it's not Digimon or One Piece, where One Piece you're locked to the color your leader. Digimon, you're not locked to really any specific colors, but you have to be able to digivolve or play with the colors that are meant for the deck, right? With the Gundam card game, you can choose any 2 colors you want. So you can do any combination. You do red, white, white, blue, green, red, whatever color combination you want, and you can just build a deck. And I think that is a lot of untapped potential in this game because of that, which is really exciting to me. And it's a limited card pool right now, right? So we had the beta set. I deck built in the beta set. I had a lot of fun playing blue white in the beta set. It was a great time, but now our card pool expanded a little bit, so it's more exciting to play. But even still, it's literally we just have 1 set of cards right now. So there are obviously there's gonna be decks that are more meta than others, but if there's a specific archetype you like, don't give up on playing it. Just play it. I mean, especially if you're just having fun with it, just do it. Like I have some friends that I've been playing against, and they have realized that the Xeon Rush deck, right, the starter decks, after upgrading them, they're like, oh, well, it's not really as strong as I expected it to be. But I think that there's a lot of untapped potential with it, actually. I think that there's a lot you can do with that archetype that hasn't been fully explored yet. And what I would like to do with this channel is I would like to take community decks or decks that I've built and brewed, or, you know, look at tournament results or something and just break them down and maybe go like, oh, like this is a really interesting way to play this deck, or these are some cards you should consider if you're playing this deck. And there's just a lot of potential within this card game for that, which is really exciting. Yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video just for my initial thoughts, prices, deck building, all that good stuff. We're gonna obviously have a podcast episode out soon, expanding our thoughts further on this, but I just wanted to get this one out there. Thank you guys for watching. If you watched till the end, I really appreciate it. If you could just hit the subscribe button, and just trying to watch our content. We're going to be putting out more videos, and I just really appreciate everyone, and thank you so much, and have a great day.